Innovations. Of course, Kelly Dedrin is one of our #1 chef experts here at HSN, brings it to us. Okay, I know that this has been one of our absolute favorites, customer pick, even our food stylist here at HSN, and we have an amazing staff. This is the exact blender they choose to use, and for many reasons, every single one of them. And take a look at the special price that we are offering here today. Wait, am I looking at this right? $379.95. That's the normal price.
Yeah, the price is crazy right now. Because
it's over $200 off.
And free shipping, I'm reading.
Free shipping.
That's awesome.
5 flex pays.
Yeah.
Which would be under $34 to get this at home. You just choose your color, black, blue, gray, or red. I have fewer than 600. I'm saying that right off the bat because this is a customer pick at $379. Why is that the case, Kelly?
Okay, well, because it makes the most beautiful frozen drinks, hot soup, hot fondue, smoothies. Let's do our frozen drink, and I always have to point out this ice, okay? This is the kind of ice that you typically don't see in blender demonstrations. They use what I call fluffy TV ice. It's the gas station ice. It's filled with air bubbles. It's really easy to crunch. This is the type of ice that is responsible for burning out motors and blenders all over the country, all day, every day. So, but think about it in terms of watts of power. So your 50 to 80, maybe even $100 blender is about 350 watts. A bar blender, which is designed to mix drinks all day, every day, is about 800, 900 watts if you're lucky. This is 1,400 watts, double what most bar blenders are. We're giving you a 3-year warranty, so we do not mess around. And then we're also giving you a digital interface, which allows you, move my drinks there, to choose from 3 presets or manual. So because I'm doing a frozen drink, I'm gonna go ahead and choose frozen on this one, but then I'll show you the manual settings as well. But there's that smoothie, frozen, and soup setting. Now, don't blink, because this happens really fast, but you can see inside I just have mango, tequila, and we're gonna do obviously margarita, so we have our ice.
Oh my goodness.
Instantly emulsified.
Like in those professional ones in the bars.
In seconds. Well, it actually has more power than a bar blender. Wow. Now this, because it has that digital interface, it has a computer built in that knows exactly how long your frozen drink needs. So it would have stopped on its own had I not stopped it. I always know that our blenders are almost always done fast, early.
So it knows.
It knows.
It has its built-in brain. It knows. It's perfect, Kelly. Don't worry about it.
When you use the preset, and look at that. I don't know how, look at that. I mean, there is no chunk, no bump. There's no piece of ice remaining. It's creamy, it's decadent. You know.
Perfect.
You know when you go to the spa, or you're on a cruise ship, or you're at the theme park, you know, with a little mouse, and you pay $20 for a drink, and you think, okay, it was a $20 drink, but man, was it good.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. That's the kind of drinks you're making at home. They have this type of situation in the back of the house. That's why they can pay $20. That's why you justify it. I do the same. When I'm at a spa, I'm like, oh, an $18 frozen mimosa, that's okay. You can do it at home.
And so easily.
For pennies on the dollar.
At the best value we have ever offered here. Now, obviously powerful. I mean.
Very, very powerful. And I'm gonna actually step to the side. I'm gonna go start our hot
While you do that, let me just go through the color choices. So if we come on over here, this has been, read the reviews, a customer pick, like I said, our chef stylist here at HSN, this is what they use in the kitchen because it is so effective and it's really smart. I mean, it does the work for you. So you're obviously just choosing your black. We have the red. I'm gonna find out where we're most limited. We have blue, and then we have the gray. I have 20 remaining in the gray. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm surprised we have any of these even stock at this crazy price. Then you're getting some great recipes that are in here. But Kelly's standing by because I kind of recognize that other blender over there, Kel.
Absolutely. All right, you guys. So we're actually going to do a hot soup and a hot fondue. Now, many $600 blenders on the market. I can't say the brand name, but they start with a V. You know which ones I'm talking about. A lot of people buy those because they think they have some sort of heating element in them. They don't, nor does ours. It's based on the power of friction. So you can see on the inside here, I have my broth. I have raw tomatoes, raw cucumber, raw carrot. I have raw broccoli and raw celery, and then my own spices and seasonings. So for you, if that's salt or pepper, garlic or cilantro, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to make something incredibly healthy right here. And then over here, I'm going to do a hot fondue. There's a button built in that says soup. So you don't have to know to toggle, when to toggle, how often to toggle. You don't even have to know what power. This will decide that for you. So I'm going to get these going. going, and then we're gonna come back to them in just a few minutes. But you can see it starts low and it will finish on high power, but instantly, even in the low position, it's completely emulsified and turn those solids into a liquid. And now I'm gonna start my hot fondue and do the same thing here. And we're gonna come back to these. It's gonna be about 5 to 6 minutes. They'll let us know when they're done and they'll shut off. And that's what I love about Dash, is that I don't have to know when they're done. They have that smart computer built in and they know when they're finished.
And you know what you hear over and over again, Kelly? It's like an all-purpose aid, if you know what I mean, right? You know those other ones out there, like you said, that can be
like
5 times. Yes, food processor. It really does a little bit of it all. And of course, smoothies, are you kidding?
All right, so here's the thing I always laugh about smoothie places, because you go there and they give you this big old straw. It's about that big around.
Right.
Because their smoothies aren't very smooth. I want you to compare our smoothie to the type of smoothie you go in the smoothie store, okay? So we have complete, you know, all solid here. You can notice I'm not adding a liquid. I don't have to add orange juice or coconut water. And a lot of times if you see blenders demonstrated, this is where they add water or orange juice and they say, oh, you want to have a little liquid in there. And the reason they're saying that is because their machine, their motor, isn't powerful enough to take a solid and turn it into a liquid. So they have to add a liquid. I call that watering down your smoothie. Not my favorite thing to do. I want to know my smoothie is pure fruits and vegetables. So you can see I have spinach, I have cucumber, I didn't peel it, I have an orange, I have grapes, I have pineapple. You could add kale or your protein powder or goji berries or anything you want to add. And then we've built in a setting, you can see that says smoothie. Now you can always use manual. See, manual's on the other side, but I'm going to use smoothie. And of course, again, don't blink, because we're going to take 64 ounces of solid and turn it into a liquid.
No liquid.
No liquid added. No liquid added. Instantly emulsified. Wow. It's pretty incredible when you think about the power. In fact, I did a little research. This is 2¼ horsepower, and my my push lawnmower has less power than this. My lawnmower in my garage. I just found that to be humorous, because I thought my blender has more power than my lawnmower.
They're saying my mouth was open in the shop, but I'd never seen anything like that before, with no liquid in there and all the solids.
Yeah, all solids, and no liquid.
So everything is going to be perfectly blended.
You don't have to water down your smoothie. You don't need a smoothie straw to drink from the smoothie that Dash gives you. Look at that. There's no chunk. And the reason it looks so creamy is because it's so aerated. It actually, obviously there was no dairy added, but it looks and tastes as if you've added some sort of a cream.
May I? That looks...
Because of the aeration. So because it's so powerful, it actually adds air bubbles into your mixed drink as well, so that it tastes creamier than if it were a traditional sort of blender.
That is perfect.
Yeah.
No seeds, no, I mean, it goes right up the straw. You're right. Most smoothies, you can't even use a straw. Right.
It's just a traditional straw. You could drink, that's what you want in a smoothie. You don't want a thick sort of drink that that's not a smoothie, that's a chunky. You know what I mean?
Right, yes. And most of them are chunky.
Yeah.
And that will tell you when it's done as well. Every one of them. So it's like smart technology.
Well, you have the 3 settings, which I love. It's the 3 most used settings, so smoothie, frozen, and soup. And then you have manual on the other side. Okay, and I'm about to show you manual, because this is one of my very favorite things to do. And this is really what gets everybody their jaws to drop, because most blenders, and many of them that you own, if you still have the manual, look at it, some of them say do not do nut butters. Literally, because they don't want to be responsible for you burning out the motor, and they don't want you calling them, yelling at them, oh, well, I did a nut butter. They don't have the power to do a nut butter. So you could do any nut butter in this blender. This thing laughs at nut butters, okay? And you can see I haven't had to add any oil. This is just raw peanuts, but this could be raw almonds or raw cashews or raw macadamia nuts or raw walnuts. You get the picture. And I'm going to use the manual setting here, and you're going to see I'm going to start slow just to show you.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to crank that bad boy into high, and I'm going to use the tamper. And watch the bottom of your screen. You can already see peanut butter. Yes! Is that not crazy?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Done. That was less than 30 seconds.
And you have homemade.
If you've never done homemade peanut butter and you're like, oh, it's easier just to buy the jar. I thought the same thing. I thought, well, it's easier just to buy the jar. and then I looked at the jar of my peanut butter, and I about died, because peanut butter is one of the healthiest things you can put in your body. But there was additives, there was sodium, there was, in the kids one, they actually had artificial coloring in one of the kids ones that I was looking at. They have lots of preservatives, chemicals you can't pronounce to keep it shelf stable. When all you really need to do is buy some peanuts, buy some almonds, buy some walnuts, you know, and make your own gourmet peanut butters, your own almond butters. I mean, for the price that you could sell your almond butters for at the farmer's market, you could buy a couple of these blenders. Look how
creamy that is. And
it's one ingredient. Peanuts. Literally one ingredient. That's all peanut butter should have.
And delicious.
Is that not gourmet to the extreme? And now imagine adding a little strawberry preserves in there, or cinnamon, or chipotle, and doing your own like gourmet peanut butters. Is that not?
That's the best peanut butter.
Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I do almond butter. I do little almonds, and then I do cinnamon, like cinnamon almond butter for my 2-year-old. He goes crazy for it.
And you know exactly it's good for you, what's in there, and what you know, you made it. Okay, great, just sold out.
Okay.
Here's what's happening. We have blue is gonna be the next to go. These are all gonna go, I gotta be honest with you. It is a #1 customer pick in retail and here at HSN at $375. So what we're doing is basically it's the last of the quantity. It's one of those really special opportunities. So we have blue, black, and red. And the recipe book. Everything that Kelly is showing you is all included here. You basically just have to plug it in. You can do it automatic, where it has every little, it tells you if you're making a smoothie where to put it. If you're making, you know, soups that we were saying earlier, it'll tell you how to do it. If you're making a frozen drink, it'll tell you exactly, you know, where to place it, walk away, and it stops when it's done. Or you can do it manually. Okay, Kel, you're back over by the soups, I see.
All right, so if you're just joining us just a few minutes ago, I started these soups, and all I did was put it on the soup function, and you could probably see the steam pouring out the top there as we go. So it cooks it to about 180 degrees. There you go, 180 to 195 degrees based on the power of friction. So remember, this is 2¼ horsepower on the inside here. Now, we get so used to looking at the cans of soup that have that bright cherry color, the vegetable soup. You know, that's a lot of times an artificial coloring added, or you know when you're looking at a can of soup that there's plenty of sodium and preservatives added. Look at the results that you get when you do fresh, real food. And this is the exact reason that Dash's motto is unprocess your food. All right, so they want you to take real food, you guys, real food, real vegetables, real cucumbers, real beets, real tomatoes, and blend them into the most beautiful tomato soup. If you've ever gone to a 5-star restaurant and you've ordered their fresh soup and you taste it and you go, man, that tastes fresh. This is how they do it. You can do this at home by just getting raw fruits and vegetables. And of course, adding salt or pepper or garlic or cilantro, adding your own spices, adding your own seasonings, giving it your own twist or your own touch, whatever your own favorite herb is, add it to that soup. It'll be to die for. And it's fresh again, and we're eating fresh again. And then, you know, on the other hand, if you want to do something decadent, but still know exactly what you're putting on the inside of your body, this was just chocolate chips and cream. So now I know there's no preservatives or chemicals added. You know, I've seen the fondue packets, and they come squishy in the grocery store, and there's all kinds of things added. Check that out. And this was pennies on the dollar because I was able to do it in my blender. And now if you've ever purchased the chocolate covered berries for your loved ones, your friend, your family members for $50, $60 once a year, you're saving $50 right now, just like, you know what I mean? And then if you love chocolate covered strawberries, might I encourage you to try a chocolate covered pineapple, you guys. It's even more decadent than a chocolate covered strawberry, but you could have even more fun and do a chocolate covered cookie. Chocolate covered anything, take little strips of bacon. I'm not gonna judge. Do whatever it is you wanna do. Dip it in chocolate, my friends. This machine will let you do it. All right, Lynn, I'm gonna pop back over
You got it. And if you are just tuning in, we are over $200 off on our most powerful Dash blender that has always been a customer pick. As I said, a food stylist specialist here at HSN. They have a lot of different choices to choose from. This is the one they use. Why? You just saw the amazing power. And we're gonna show you some more demonstrations. Blue is definitely gonna be gone probably within the next 2 minutes. I have 60 remaining. That's it. Let's show you some more great examples and some fun recipes that you include in here as well.
Absolutely. Dash always sends recipes.
Which I love.
Their motto is unprocessed your food, so they're going to be very healthy recipes. This is one of my favorite demonstrations to do because nobody can believe I actually do it. This is just skim milk, and then these are frozen, totally frozen. We just took them right out of the freezer. You can see the frost on them. And the reason I point that out is because A, you would never think to do that. You would always defrost fruit because you'd be worried it would burn out your blender. But B, you want the frozen consistency here. You're gonna hear this machine growl. And I call it the Dash growl. It goes grrr, you're gonna hear it. That is this machine working for you. You want to hear that. So 2 ingredients to this, nothing to feel guilty about with this dessert, you guys. Skim milk and frozen strawberries. But this could be frozen mango, it could be frozen blueberries, it could be frozen banana. And this could be, you know, coconut milk or almond milk or soy milk or cream if you want to make a nice cream. That's totally up to you. You could use the frozen setting here. Okay, you have 2 choices, or you could just crank it up to high. I'm going to crank it up to high because I want you to hear that growl. Okay, it's done. Was that even 10 seconds? I don't even know if that was 10 seconds. So to a dessert that's guilt-free, you guys, there was no added sugar, no artificial sweetener. That right there shows perfectly our quad blade technology. You can see all 4 blades pull down every last bit of everything so that everything gets blended. But then what's most important is it's like a soft serve consistency.
Like a sherbet almost, right?
But because it aerates it, it's almost like the consistency of a gelato. Try that.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I am.
Are you kidding?
But remember, it doesn't have to be strawberries. If you like blueberries or mango or banana or any frozen fruit better than another, or you could do a mixture, strawberry blueberry or strawberry banana.
Delicious.
Strawberry coconut. Try strawberry coconut.
And there's no sugar in there?
No added sugar. Now, of course, strawberries have sugar. Yeah, so the natural sugars. No added sugar. No, so there's no processed sugar, which a lot of us are avoiding the process. So this is just skim milk and strawberries. But again, if you're dairy-free, this could have been coconut milk or soy milk or almond milk or, you know.
And that took how long
with this? It was, I think it was maybe less than 10 seconds.
I think so too.
And all I did was cranked it up to high. Now you could choose the frozen setting and it would pulse on its own, and that's fine too. You could do either of those settings with that particular demo.
Blue
recipe.
Last call. Okay, we'll have black and then we'll have red available. But please do the research. This exact, incredible, powerful, most powerful blender from Dash we've had here at HSN consistently sells out at $379. So huge special on this today.
I mean, the reviews speak for themselves. Okay, you guys, this one I love. It's really near and dear to my heart because my brother cannot eat gluten. So he gets sick and tired of going gluten-free is hard.
Yeah,
if you go to buy like gluten-free flour, it's like $10, whereas a bag of regular flour is like $1. But like 1,000% markup. If you just buy like a $1 bag of white rice or a bag of hard chickpeas or oats or anything that's naturally gluten-free, they're almonds, flour, pop it on the inside here. And then this is cool because this only cost me $1, and now I can make my own and save it if I wanted to do like gluten-free pancakes. You could use any of the presets on this one, but I'm gonna go and start low just to show you the different settings, and then I'm just gonna crank it up to high. Already turning into flour at the bottom.
Oh, that's wild.
Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna stop there. But when I talked to my brother about being gluten-free, I said, what's the thing you miss the most? I was expecting him to say like cookies or something sweet. And you'd be surprised. He said, I miss fried food because fried food batter, no matter where you get it at a restaurant, they will not guarantee it's gluten-free because the oil that they fry things in.
It's too expensive.
Yeah. And they always have, gluten in the batter. But now, so he can now have his own special fried chicken, fried pickles, fried jalapeno poppers, and the cookies, the cupcakes, the pancakes, anything that requires flour. Now we've made it with a $1 bag of white rice. So it's the little things that you don't really always think about because this is going to replace like your food processor.
That's right.
You don't need an ice cream maker, a peanut butter maker, a coffee grinder. I mean, your chopper. It'll, if you want to do like pesto, you don't need anything like that. It's going to replace it.
Make your soups. I mean, and in the healthier version. Okay, you have some
well, this is one of my favorite things because my husband's a coffee snob and he's turning me into one. And so we know we never buy buy traditional ground beans because we're coffee snobs. You want to open them up and you want to release the natural oils right before you brew it. And now we can. Wow, isn't that crazy? Now, FYI, stop in that position if you want a cup of American coffee. But if you're somebody that loves espressos, keep going for a fine ground espresso because you can use the same beans. So you could keep going for a fine ground and brew and grind your own espresso.
How great!
If you own an espresso maker.
Already close to 300 gone. That's the majority of our quantity. We have about 2 minutes right now currently available. Update here on the blue. I want to say maybe 20. That's it. 20 remaining. Best value with FlexPay. You're getting this home for under $34. How do you go wrong? And try it with your unconditional guarantee.
And your 3-year warranty.
That's right.
By the way, I want to get to this last one, but before